Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tall Tesla guy here. Hope you guys are enjoying a fantastic week, fantastic day, month, holiday season. Everything's going great for you. If it's your first time here, think about subscribing. We put down videos at least once a week, if not recently every couple of days, that sort of thing. Talking about everything from tech to DIY, lifestyle, that sort of thing, and certainly Tesla, which I'm going to be talking about today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in on each video, commenting, posting, watching. Really appreciate your support. Couldn't have done it without you. So we're going to jump right into it and get started. But I got a brand new Hero 9, as you can see here. I'm super excited to use it. I've always loved the GoPros. I like their compatibility. I like the ease of use. I like the ruggedness of them. I like to pretend in my mind that I'm a sports, adventure athlete. And obviously, I am not by any means. I am tall, awkward, and uncoordinated. So I do, however, enjoy the outdoors. It's not something that I'm very good at. I trip on solid, flat ground. So but nonetheless, we did pick up snowboarding when we lived in Colorado. We do some like wakeboarding, stuff like that. We used to go to Lake Mead and go on boating trips there, stuff like that. So really enjoyed that kind of stuff. That's actually where I got into to filming. I started filming our family trips and cutting them into movies and stuff like that. And I just always had a lot of fun with it. At the time, I had a Hero 1 that is at the bottom of Lake Mead. It was attached to a floaty mount, but it was also attached to a suction mount that was a lot heavier than the floaty mount. Was able to make it float, so it sunk right to the bottom when we threw it at a jet ski that was supposed to be catching it. We also had this Hero 3, which was brand new at the time, and filmed the majority of the trip with this Hero 3, and then went from there. So that was, gosh, at this point, 10 years ago or so, almost. Yeah, 10 years ago, I'd say. And I kind of got out of the action adventure sports a little bit, got back into the vlogging like we're doing here, and ended up getting a Hero 9. Like I said, I picked it up. It shipped yesterday, so I got it charged, got it all loaded, the GoPro app all updated, all that kind of stuff. We're all good to go. I just haven't had the chance to test it out yet, but I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity, or a perfect camera anyway, to use filming in the car in our Tesla Model Y. Because I needed something that was small and compact. I needed something that fit in a small space. And then, oddly enough, we have tinted windows all the way around, except for on the moonroof, the panoramic glass roof. That's the only thing that's not tinted. My front windshield is actually tinted. In hindsight, I'm not sure if I necessarily needed it. It takes a little bit off the glare, not too much, but I did it anyway. It was part of a package when we did our ceramic coat. Slightly different angle. The camera fell, but we're good. We'll give it a shot here. So, yeah, the windshield tint was part of our PPF ceramic coating that we did. So I'm not upset that I did it. It helps with glare, I guess, a little bit. That was the idea anyway. But the downside is if I put a heavy suction mount on it over time, it'll start to pull the tint off, because it's obviously tinted on the inside as you do with windows. So I needed to find another way to attach the camera, and I found that I can get a suction mount to attach behind the infotainment screen, which is kind of nice. It gives this view that you're seeing now. The one you saw just a minute ago. I can get both people in the cab. If I have two people with myself, I can angle the camera with the GoPro mounts to show me a little bit more. I can also put a phone attachment on there and use my phone to film. Stuff like that. It doesn't really help with a DSLR camera, but being that the space is so small, it's tough to film with that. I mean, I kind of looked into getting a mirrorless camera. I'm just not there yet. I don't necessarily need it. I do fine with my phone, and I do fine with the audio setup I have, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to kind of run with this. But I wanted to be able to film myself, maybe turn it around, and a small camera like a GoPro, being as compact as this is, even with a small little attachment that it came with, it's actually a floaty mount, which will be interesting to see if it works. I can film myself, and then I can turn while I'm driving without getting myself distracted, stuff like that. So that was my idea, and that's why I thought that I would do it. So this part of it is filmed on the GoPro Hero 3, and my return trip will be on the Hero 9 Black Edition, the brand new one that we got. But, it's a great opportunity to get out. It's kind of a sunny day. It's only about 45 out, but, you know, I'll take it. It's December, and it's a sunny day in December that's not snowing or raining in tropical Ohio. So that's a win-win-win all around there, and it's a great opportunity to jump out in the car. We've had great experience so far with cold weather in the vehicle. It's been real easy to kind of maintain the temperature, kind of work around everything. We found a couple of workarounds for the defroster. Now, the defroster for the car, just like any other vehicle, it puts it on a high fan. Now, that part is a little unsettling just because it's super loud. You know, other than having ice and snow on the window, there isn't really much need for it. However, the defroster actually does defrost the snow that accumulates on the front of the car in and around the radars and the cameras and stuff. So it's important if you have a blinding snow that's kind of sticking to the car to use the defroster. A real quick defrost gets that out of there. It does make the car extremely hot. I accidentally put the defroster on when I was trying to warm the car up in the morning, and after about 20 minutes, 30 minutes when I cut in there, the car was very hot. The infotainment screen, which is directly in front of the defroster, was very hot. And I felt like it was probably not good for everything that was going on there, and it wasn't necessary. It made it hotter than I definitely needed it, so I don't do that anymore. And in fact, without the sound, I mean, there was some times where the temperatures were just right. It was fogging up the windows. You can turn the defroster on to do that, but like I said, it makes it super loud, so you know, I kind of avoided that. And what I figured, or what I realized you can do is, you know, just set the, you know, face, body, leg settings, I guess, you know, the typical like 3-zone settings for any sort of heat directional control. If you put all 3 of them on, it actually defrosts the windows, or defogs the windows, I should say, fairly well. And the temperature, or you can control the fan speed, which is nice, so it's not as loud as it could be with the defroster. And I keep it on that all the time. I have my fan speed set to 3 or 4 at the most, and it does plenty to keep it, you know, defogged and then nice and comfortable in here and everything like that. So that was just kind of a quick trick, but you know, this was an opportunity to, like I said, to jump out, drive around in the car a little bit, get outside, you know, we work from home, so you know, really getting some blood flowing in the legs, that kind of thing, and then you know, an opportunity to try out the new camera to see what we get for a change on there. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, you know, let me know in the comments if you have anything you want me to show on the car, any sort of features, tips, tricks, anything like that. And then, you know, hit that like button and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't done it already. We really appreciate you guys and the support that you guys give and you know, watching the videos week after week. So hope you guys have a fantastic day, and hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday season. Coding in PPF. And then the camera just fell, so